I don't think I can go with this. So, in fact, a very good morning, first of all. As I mentioned previously, that there are so many filters newly added to Zoom app. So, I just came across something called Linus. I thought the entire background would change, but it's our face which is changing, which is quite embarrassing, by the way. Okay, right. So, first of all, a very good morning, all of you. So, how are you guys doing? So, in this live session, right, weekly Q&A. Previously, we had some weekly Q&As, and from now on, we'll try to incorporate as many weekly Q&As as possible. So, every Sunday, 11 a.m. Indian Standard Time. So, welcome to our weekly Q&A. You have any questions related to your preparation or anything for that matter, feel free to post them. And I'll have some topics to discuss from my side, general topics, and then we'll move on to your question and answers. Okay? Yeah. Feel free to pose any question as per your choice. So, first of all, it's a wonderful day. So, I hope everything is going on fine with you. And we'll start with this topic of university marks because of late I've been getting several mails regarding this. The final year university results are being declared, and some of you are saying that you're feeling low because you're not getting as many marks as you expected, and that you say is affecting or might affect your preparation. So university marks, it can be theory, it can be practical, or it can be your viva voice. It doesn't matter what it is. The marks which, of course, I completely agree with the fact that if we get more marks, we feel good, we feel elated, you'll have that euphoric feeling, you'll have that sense of achievement. And as you know, and as it is quite obvious, when someone is giving you marks, it's purely subjective. Let's suppose I've given you a question, explain the role of preparation phase in your life, a general question, or any subject question for that matter, like what is the composition of high copper amalgam? Let's suppose you all write down answers, and when I evaluate your answers, do you think I'm going to provide you marks purely based on your merit? Don't you think there will be some amount of bias while I answer questions? For example, you have candidate A. I have a specific impression on that candidate A. And candidate C is my favorite. Candidate E is lovely. Candidate G is talented. So when we deal with so many students, you'll have your own perceptions and perspectives, and you'll have your own impressions for that matter. And when you evaluate their answers, don't you think there will be some bias in providing marks? Let's suppose candidate G, an intelligent candidate, hasn't actually done very well in the exam per se. So don't you think I would be awarding them marks generously? So it's all subjective, right? My point is marks which I award to you is not purely, I'm not saying that talent is or the content which you have in your mind is neglected. It's not saying that merit is completely eliminated. But my point is, it's not just about merit when marks are being awarded. It can be theory, it can be practical, it can be viva, it can be anything. Shapes and viva, anything. So there are so many biases being included while awarding marks. In simple words, marks which you get, marks which we get in university exams, they're not accurate representation of our talent. There are no yardstick for our talent or for our capabilities. There are so many biases, right? I'll give you an example. My personal experience in first year BDS, dental materials practicals. One second, guys. Is it streaming? I think the video froze here. I think it is streaming. Fine. Yes. So first year BDS in dental material practicals, I mean, on the day of result, we have seen that most of us scored around out of 100, around 65, 70, 75 was the max, as far as I remember. 58. I personally scored around 70 plus. And the highest mark was awarded to a person, and the highest mark, when the average is around 65 or 70, the highest mark the person got is 93 out of 100 in dental material practicals. 93 or 92 or 94, I don't exactly remember, but it's in 90s. So what the hell is happening there? We know that that particular student is a pet to the staff. They love that particular person for various reasons, caste, or it can be anything else. So if you closely observe, marks don't actually represent your talent in all circumstances. I'm talking about university marks in specific. There are so many factors involved. It's all subjective based on how much I like you. Unfortunately, that shouldn't be the case, but unfortunately, that happens in majority of the cases, and you know well, right? So, but when it comes to the entrance, it's all objective. That's what I was telling to one of the students previously, also last night. University marks, those marks might not be in our hands on 100%, but the marks which you secure in any entrance, thank nature, thank God, all these marks are objective. I mean, based on how much, based on your capacity, based on your talent, how much you answer, you get that without these biases. So the entrance marks are purely objective in nature. So why bother about these university theory marks, which have these subjective factors, when you have an opportunity to prove yourself, right? For your own sake, to prove yourself in the entrance exams. So these university theory marks or practical marks, by the way, serve no purpose. I agree that when you get good marks, you feel good. But if you get low marks, it's not the end of your career. It's end of nothing, right? You still can do good. And you should understand the fact that these marks don't or 100% represent your talent or your merit. What actually defines your merit, is, at least academically, is how much you score in the entrance, because entrance is purely objective, as we have been discussing. No biases, no impressions, all those things don't matter, right? So if you're feeling low because you got low marks in university theory exams or practical exams, you still have an opportunity to prove yourself for your own sake that these things don't matter. And if you look forward to these exams, and whatever you score in these entrance exams is purely based on your merit. So don't you think so? So this is something which I want you to think over, and then try overcoming any negativity. I understand you might feel low, but try overcoming it. It's only temporary, right? These marks do not represent your, or they're not an yardstick to your talent or merit in no way, right? So that's something which I wanted to highlight. And the second thing is about parents. Often, when we say or during our preparation, we often have an impression that parents have a lot many expectations on us. Parents are asking us to do something for sake of society or whatever it is. When I ask students like why you're preparing, I see some of the students saying we're preparing for sake of our parents, we're preparing for sake of good career. We get so many answers when a particular candidate or aspirant joins our academy. My point here is parents might have so many expectations, and we often look into that as a negative way, like they're having so many expectations and they're asking me to fulfill their dreams or ambitions or goals, their dreams. I mean, we get very angry. We get really frustrated because why should I do it for sake of them? But my point is very simple. I'm not asking you to do something for sake of your parents. If you closely observe, if you carefully observe, a parent's intention is only to make sure that we're not failing in life. They're only afraid that we might fail or we might not succeed as compared to others. So that's their only concern. It doesn't matter what you do. I'm telling you again. In most of the cases, it doesn't matter what you do. as long as you are successful, as long as you are happy. So if you can understand the intent behind their impressions or perspectives towards your career, then you can eliminate that friction. And in fact, no matter what you want to do, if you want to do MDS, that's fine. You can convince them or you can explain them. Or if you want to do something else, if you can convey your feelings clearly to your parents, I'm 100% sure that in most of the cases, they do agree. Even though they might have some apprehensions, they'll definitely agree. And ultimately, it's about how confidently you convey yourself to them. You want to do something, you want to give your best, then convey that with a mix of genuine feelings. I mean, not trying to butter them up, but if you genuinely convey your concerns to your parents, and I'm sure they would understand your concerns. Because the reason I'm trying to highlight this is most of us feel their expectations as a burden. But as I said, if you closely monitor, all their intent is to make sure that we're not failing and to make sure that we're happy or settled in our life. So if we have, as a participant, as a subject, if we have clarity on what we want to achieve, how we want to achieve, it comes with time. It comes with experience. And if you can convey the same to your parents, I'm sure they'll be your strongest support, no matter what the situations are. And one of the most beautiful things in life is that your parents are happy, that your parents are smiling, and you are the reason behind it. That is a profound experience. In fact, I'm very lucky and blessed to experience those things. Even yesterday, my father was showing his status in WhatsApp, and in that status, it's mentioned. I paraphrased that just now. You know that your parents are smiling or happy, and if you know that you are the reason behind it, that's a profound feeling which one can ever have. Having said that, I'm not asking you to do anything or everything just for their sake, ignoring your own passions. But if you're smart enough, it's all about conveying. It's all about communication. You know what you want to do, how you want to do. Just convey that to your parents, and I'm sure they'll understand and support you, no matter which decision you make. Because you're not kids, right? You're all grown-ups. These are a few things with which I wanted to start or initiate this weekly Q&A. I hope these inputs have sufficiently helped you in, or might help you in taking decisions accordingly. And for any further guidance or assistance, feel free to get back to me 24/7, even if you're not comfortable sharing your inputs here. That's absolutely fine. Now, let me get back to your questions. So, first of all, a very good morning, all of you. So, it's a Sunday. At least, even if we're not able to go to a beach, at least we can have something like this virtually. By the way, it's very sunny here. And you might ask me this question: which idiot would wear a blazer when he or she is in beach? I'm the one. Okay. Amrita, hi Amrita, very good morning. Hi Manish, Pratibha, Shweta, Harita, hi, very good morning. Hi Vinita, very good morning. By the way, Vinita, Harini, some of the students whose final year marks were released yesterday or day before yesterday, hearty congratulations on your result and welcome to internship. Hi Pallavi, hi Abhishek, a very good morning. Hi Vaishnavi, hi Dr. Nidhi, namaste. Veni, hi Veni, a very good morning. Deva, hi. Uh, Anukarsh, sir, which are the stand? I'm sorry, I didn't get your question, Anukarsh. You want me to stand? Shweta, yes, I'm back from space. I'm taking some rest on the lovely Earth. You can see the paradise right behind. I mean, everyone should experience this. Sometimes in space, sometimes on Earth. It's definitely an amazing feeling. Okay, Anukarsh, which books for MDS? Anukarsh, you can get back through mail at proudtobedentist@gmail.com, or you can check our general section of e-classes via guest login, where you can access the list of resources or books to be followed for MDS preparation. Okay, just get back through mail. Priya, how a second year student should prepare? Priya, first and foremost, I appreciate your enthusiasm. I would suggest you to start with your second year subjects, master your second year subjects by relying on standard textbooks, standard references. And also, you can start with your first year MCQ. Since you're done with anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, DOH, the basics of first year subject, you can analyze the level of your preparation or to what extent you got the subject by practicing some MCQs. And simultaneously, and as a prime objective, completing or studying your second year subjects only from standard references. These things will help you start your preparation for your entrance, right? You still have a long way to go, but you can start with these things like first year MCQs, second year subjects from standard references, and also you can check out our courses free and drop a mail at proudtobedentist@gmail.com. You'll get all the details, including the customized courses which we are offering for first year and second year students. Hi Saranya, a very good morning. Hi Shamina, a very good morning. Masum Reja, hi Masum, a very good morning to you. Yes. Sakshi, a very good morning. Sakshi, is this for first year student? Yes, this is for first year students, second year students, third year, final year, interns, post interns, including postgraduate students. This is for everyone. Hi Guma, very good morning. Sakshi, can first year students start for MDS? First of all, Sakshi, I really appreciate your enthusiasm. Of course you can, but MDS preparation is not something where you deal with entirely different subjects. It's the same subjects which you deal with while preparing for MDS in the MDS entrance. So, of course, yes, the answer to your question is yes, and you can start with your first year subjects. When you're studying first year subjects, rely on only standard textbooks, no guides, no question banks whatsoever. And along with that, you can check out our courses where you can access MCQs, discussions, assignments, and use it to enhance your preparation accordingly, right? In fact, I started my preparation in the sense I started practicing MCQs from my second year upon the advice of my seniors. It was fun. It was fun. You know, practicing MCQs, it's about testing yourself. It's going to be fun. Hi, Vasundhara. Very good morning. Yes, Priya and Sakshi. I hope I've answered your queries. Now let's move on to the next comment. Yes, Sophia. Hi, Sophia. Very good morning. Hi, Om. Very good morning. Kritika. Hi, very good morning. Devi. Vaishak. Vaishak still seems to be sleepy, posting all typos. Okay. Hi. Very good morning. Hi, Preeti. A very good morning to you as well. Done with your final year PG exams? Yeah. Happy Sunday. Charles, when is new rap song coming? In fact, our Lion King has done a rap song on Morphin syndrome. It was posted in our e-classes. We'll work on more rap songs, Charles. I appreciate your enthusiasm. If you're asking for a new rap song, it means you're enjoying our new rap songs. I mean, old rap songs. Thank you. We're taking that as a compliment. Okay. Umar, sir, time MDS counseling schedule is too late. What is expected time till the counseling date will come? Umar, I've been getting these questions very frequently, but usually this is the time when the counseling schedule is released. So let's wait for another week or so. Just keep a tab on mcc.nic.in. I think this is the time around which the counseling schedule is usually released. Last year also it was around this time. So all I would suggest to you is to wait and watch. Just keep a tab on mcc.nic.in, natboard.edu.in, even DCA website. their revised cutoff will be, in fact, last year revised cutoff was released first in DCA website, notesnbe.edu.in. Okay. Simran, is it 6-month period of internship in South? No, Simran. It was for few select batches, including us previously, but anywhere throughout the country, it is 12 months compulsory rotary internship. Having said that, given the pandemic, they'll give you all exceptions. Don't worry about it, because DCI has clearly mentioned that it will take care of these things and make sure that students are not losing an academic year because of this pandemic. Okay. So it's a 12 months compulsory rotary internship, Simran. Sakshi, details of what access which books. Yes, Sakshi, just get back to mail. You will get all the guidance, including the list of resources to be followed, including what to prepare, how to prepare, plan of action, etc. I really appreciate your enthusiasm. Yeah, Priya, you can check our website, ptbdacademy.com, or mail ID proudtobedentist@gmail.com, right? You'll get all the details. Saranya, is there any chance for postponement of NEET MDS 2022 as we completed our final year examination due to this COVID situation? Saranya, let me point out, as a matter of fact, even during pandemic year, the exam was not postponed. That is, last year, the exam was conducted more or less as per the schedule. It was very challenging. It was all haywire, the pandemic situation, as you know, as first-hand experience. But still, the exam was conducted as per the schedule. So now I don't think there is any reason to postpone the exam, the upcoming exam, because we are overcoming this pandemic phase gradually, and also most of the results are being released either in February or March, right? So usually every year, as per DCI instructions, to be able to be eligible in the upcoming entrance exam, you should be able to complete your internship on or before March 31st, right? Of that next year. Like, for suppose NEET MDS 2023 is being conducted this December 2021, and you should be able to complete your internship by March 31st, 2022. So there is time, there is ample time, and I personally don't think that exam will get postponed. But having said that, let's wait and see. And it's better to assume that everything goes as per the schedule, and that's what exactly happened last year, right? I'm just trying to refresh your memory. Okay, Preeti, exam dates are not yet declared. It must be too boring, right? Waiting for the exams. Yeah, Aravind. How to start preparation for final year? Yes, I mean, if you're starting your final year now, again, as I mentioned to Sakshi or Priya previously, start with your final year subject first. Because once you start with your final year subjects, it will help you in your university exams as well as your entrance preparation. And when you enter your internship, it reduces your burden of going through clinicals again and again. So start with the clinical subjects, refer only standard literature, standard textbooks, get back through mail for a list of resources to be followed. And also you can check out our customized courses which we are offering for final year students, right? Yeah. So anything else? Yeah, I'll just drop our mail ID and other details here. You can check out and you can get back through the same. I've dropped the website address here, so you can check out. You'll get all the details over there, right? In fact, yesterday I had this wonderful opportunity to spend time with my parents for quite a long time. It was amazing, and it brought me lots and lots of positivity. And ultimately, what I realized is, yes, we had our differences in terms of what I had to do, and they were very afraid of what I might be doing in my career. But I was able to explain them. I was able to convince them, like, I wanted to do certain things in a specific manner. In fact, I mentioned this previously also. When I started doing videos, my father opposed. He said, "Who is going to watch your videos, and why do you think you're going to do this, or you're going to be successful? Being a clinician, why don't you go establish a clinical practice and do things like everyone else?" It's not just about doing things differently, it's about doing what we love. That's what I have been trying to highlight right from the beginning. It's all about finding your passion. And when I say finding your passion, it's not that you will just find it just like that. In the process of your journey, when you're in first years, you might have no idea about all the subjects, but as you move on, second year, third year, final year, internship, by then I'm sure most of us will have a clarity on which subject we love, and whether we wish to do MDS or not, or should we plan something else, we'll have ample clarity in spite of getting so many advices. And if we find a passion based on our experiences, and if we pursue the same, if not you, then who else is going to be successful? Who else is going to achieve success? So I was able to convey that to my parents, because my father, like any father, was very apprehensive. But my mother, the story is completely different. I used to ask her, Ma, will I be successful? Will I be able to achieve what I wanted to? I used to be pessimistic previously, but she always used to give me so much of a boost. Like, she used to say, by next year, you see how busy you're going to be, how successful you're going to be. And, during those times, you need someone like your mother or your parents, or even your best friends, just to tell you that you'll be successful. You need those words at the right time. And I think that's the greatest guidance which I got from my parents, either from my father or my mother. So during those critical times when I was doubting self, and then came Samya, and then came Soumya. Soumya has entered my life, and it was completely different. So you need people who infuse positivity, and if you find such people, that's what I mentioned previously also. Consider yourself blessed. I consider myself blessed because of the kind of family we have, especially in a country like ours. No matter how many complaints we have, this family system, this family support system is just amazing. You don't find it in Western culture, mostly. And also, you see most of the top performing students in Western universities will be majority Asians. Not saying everyone, but majority Asians. It's because of this family system. The kids are taken care of. They provided support with till a particular age, and that's amazing. And I feel really blessed to have a kind of family support which I've been having even till date. So when your parents have something, don't get angry, or don't just keep fighting. Just try to understand what their intent is and try to convey your intent. I'm sure everything will be sorted out. I'm sure everything will be sorted out. It's only a matter of time. If it's not getting sorted now, it's just a matter of time. Just allow yourself some time. Keep working in line with your passion based on what you love. And ultimately and eventually, they want you to be happy, successful. Or there can be several other synonyms which I can use, but ultimately, they want you to be happy and successful. And if you are happy and successful doing what you love, don't you think they're going to smile? Don't you think they're going to be happy? They're going to be the most happiest people on this planet. And you're going to be the reason behind the same. Respecting your own passion and respecting your own goals without sacrificing, right? Right. So with this, I think we can conclude our live session. Yes, Sakshi, you're welcome. Umar, thanks, sir. But maybe due to COVID, UG counseling delayed and ended in Feb 2021. Maybe by any chance, PG counseling can be conducted lately in April or May. Umar, whether the council, you should understand this, whether the counseling is conducted in March, April, May, June, July, it goes on for these 3 to 4 months. First round, second round, third round, all India counseling, deemed universities, state counseling, it goes on till May, June, July. There is no surprise in that. And no matter when the counseling happens, the admission is going to be this year itself, right? So everything more or less will go as per the schedule. Even if it is delayed, everything will start as it is, right? So you're not going to lose anything. And we cannot really speculate because we have no official information. So I really cannot guess and give you a date. So that's the reason why I keep telling all of you to just keep a tab on the official websites. And if there is any relevant information, we'll try to post you guys right away through our channels. In my opinion, the exam was not postponed. The counseling more or less will be conducted as per the schedule without any delay. Other things are getting postponed. As you said, NEET UG exam postponed, PG exams postponed, but NEET MDS was conducted as per the schedule. So based on that, I'm just speculating that everything goes more or less as per the schedule. I might be wrong. So let's just keep a tab on the official websites. And just and my suggestion to all of you who are waiting for counseling is just don't worry. Because, I was talking to one of my students yesterday, and she was saying that she's worried about counseling, like when counseling might happen. So these worries are happening constantly. During preparation phase, we are worried about result. After preparation, after a result is declared, we're worried about how the counseling happens. And after counseling, we're worried about admission. And once you enter into post-graduation, you're worried about your post-graduation for the next 3 years. And after your post-graduation, you're worried about whether you would earn, whether you would settle, whether you would get married. And after you get married, you'll be worried whether you'll have kids. And after you get kids, you'll be worried whether they have to get a proper education, proper schooling. And this goes on and on and on. Even though we say outwardly that we're not worried, but deep inside, I see most of us worrying. So this is for all of them, those who are worrying about counseling, worrying about these things. So if you keep worrying, as I've given you the list, there is no end to it. So stop worrying, just keep a tab on the website. See, every day we spend countless number of hours on going through social media. Can't we spend just 1 minute or less than 1 minute to just open the website and check the update? That's it. You need not worry at all. Just keep a tab on it. And once there are further instructions or updates or notifications, we'll also let you know from our side through the official channels. Stop worrying and start enjoying your phase. You have plenty of time now. Read good books, have profound experiences in the form of travel, in the form of interactions, in any other form, based on your choice, even listening to wonderful music. What do you say? Sakshi, appreciate your love and affection. You're welcome, Priya. Nazima, hi. Oh, very good morning, Nazima. Yes. Manish, I didn't get your question. Yeah. Hi, Kritika. Very good morning. Okay. So if you say worry, we can write an essay on worry, like how we, the smart human beings, keep worrying for each and everything in life. Right from our birth, the moment we gain more and more consciousness or awareness of surroundings, how we keep worrying throughout. Okay, guys. It was lovely interacting with you. And as I said, if you have any queries or assistance, feel free to get back through mail. Also, we're launching a new batch towards upcoming NEET MDS 2022. That is Neo 9 batch with a new schedule starting this month. You can drop a mail. You can check our website and get back for any further queries or assistance. Wish you all a great day. Happy Sunday. Enjoy each and every moment of yours. Because the moment which is lost now, we're not going to regain it or recover it forever in life. So make sure you're enjoying each and every moment. And today, I'm planning some fantastic activities personally. So I'm going to enjoy my day. So I hope you guys are also going to enjoy your day, right? If you want any tips, you can get back to mail again. Okay, bye. Take care. Happy Sunday.